With race weekend finally coming around, many are hoping to get some clarity about McLaren driver Daniel Ricciardo's future in F1. Daniel had previously spoken about how quickly things can change in F1 during an interview with Motorsport just prior to the summer break. I'm your host Dillon Shelley, and first up on Formula World, Ricciardo takes inspiration from Perez prior to F1 future uncertainty. Daniel began by admitting that he is getting older. I was saying it when I was 27, I'm getting older. In a way, yes, I'm getting older. But I also think I know a bit more about the sport now, and I know that things do take time. He then suggested that looking too far ahead is difficult. We all believe we can win, so it's like, well, I want to win tomorrow, but it's not always like that. Even now, talking about 2024 or 25, in a way, it's hard to think that far ahead, but it'll come around quickly. He signed off by taking inspiration from Red Bull's Sergio Perez. You also take little things from if it's a Perez when his career looked over and now he's potentially fighting for a world championship. The sport can change so quickly. Fast feed. Sergio Perez thinks what has really killed his first half of the season has been the DNFs, to be honest. Without those DNFs, my championship would have looked a lot different to what it is now. Ferrari Charles Leclerc revealed that once as a child he sat in the Ferrari factory car park for 2 hours after being taken there by a family friend. Trying to guess what it is like inside, I imagine Charlie in the chocolate factory, with Oompa Loompas running around. Mercedes driver Lewis Hamilton clarified that the beginning of the year was not miserable because it could always be way worse. But just in terms of, I would say from a driver's perspective, understanding this car was so confusing. We were trying to advance but had no trust in the machine beneath, particularly the rear end, and that really kind of held us back a little bit. Pirelli's Motorsport director Mario Isola stated that at Spa, in addition to some new asphalt on 5 corners, there are some new gravel traps on 4 corners, which are much closer to the side of the track. Drivers will need to pay more attention to track limits, and there's also an increased chance of sharp gravel being dragged onto the surface. The epic nature of Spa remains unchanged though, with all the traditional challenges that make the circuit so exciting still in place. Will Daniel Ricciardo's career see a resurgence similar to that of Sergio Perez? Head over to my community page to vote in the poll and let me know what you think in the comments. And if you liked this video, feel free to subscribe and check out my others for all the latest in the world of Formula 1.